So we had to make a quick run down to Best Buy. Julian had some Christmas money and he wanted to spend it, burning the hole in his pocket like a hot second. What'd you get, buddy? What'd you get?
I got a Caden dollar. You can a collection. It goes to this. It goes on the Infinity base. He's also in the Death Star of this Pixel.
So it's a character for the Disney Infinity game.
Yep.
Yeah, you got Kanan now.
And now he might send on the basing with all of the other characters like. And then the toy today we're gonna put up the Caden dollar. There he was. And now, here's his card.
All right, so we've got our traditional New Year's Eve appetizer platter while we prepare our meal. We've got some fig butter, which is amazing. We got 3 different types of Spanish cured meats. We got serrano, chorizo, and a salami, a Spanish salami. We got some Mediterranean olive mix, brie cheese, seasoned goat cheese or herb goat cheese, and this, which is really good, and it was soaked in Syrah, and I don't remember what the name was, even though I was just told. Tuscan cheese. And then I picked up an amazing bottle of Rioja down at the store to go along with it. So this is what we are doing to prep for New Year's Eve, and we are making ourselves a meal. We've got prep going on over here. What do you say?
Happy New Year!
Cheers!
Cheers!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Cheers!
Cheers!
So take a little
Now
sip.
take a little sip.
You gonna try some?
Did you drink it?
Yeah.
Try some more.
No, we didn't try any.
Go nice and slow.
Zoe, take a
Oh, wait.
You like that? It's apple juice.
sip. Other side.
Hello.
Drink your apple juice. The crowd's like a second off. And Happy New Year. This is New Year's Eve for parents of toddlers.
I made it.
She's awake for a
For
change.
1 year.
First time in the 7 years that we've been together, she's been awake for New Year's Eve.
I fell asleep and woke up once.
I'm attributing it to the 6:30 cup of coffee she had after dinner. Yep.
Pretty much.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Okay, so since my regular vlogging camera's battery was dead when I went to record this clip, I'm actually recording this on my main SLR, which happens to be a Canon 60D. That's this camera here. And I'm running this and shooting this with a Sigma 24-70 f2.8 prime lens. That's why the video looks a little bit different. Probably has a better look than the little Sony that I record with. And however, I don't think the audio is going to be as good. But anyways, that's all besides the point. So I wanted to make a quick vlog today. It is Monday afternoon. I actually just got back from the dentist. That's why my mouth might be moving a little bit weird. It might seem like I have a little bit of a lisp. I had a crown that came out on Christmas Eve after having Christmas Eve dinner, and I put some temporary cement in there and went down to the dentist and got that resolved today. It's pretty funny. My dentist was commenting that I needed, if I needed a weekend job, that I could go work for her putting crowns in because I did such an efficient job of seating the crown with the temporary cement that I had. She spent a good 10 minutes scraping cement away and had to actually use some crown pliers to pull the crown out as opposed to just popping it out with her finger, which is what she thought she was going to be able to do. So kind of a funny story. This week's vlog is definitely going to be on the short front. I have not had a lot of opportunity to record. To be honest with you, I've been kind of in the doldrums the last couple of days, just not feeling really, really good. And I actually attribute a lot of it to the fact that I did not work out for the past few days. It was the end of the year, and there was just a lot going on with weekends and, exchanging of kids and gifts and all that kind of stuff. I didn't really spend a lot of time for the last 4 days doing any actual workouts, whereas this morning I got up and I worked out and I feel great. So I found some time and I found some motivation to actually record a little bit of a vlog today. But I got an idea to do some time lapses that I wanted to share, and that's my main intent for today's vlog. I think I'm going to start going down and spending some time in downtown Fredericksburg, where I live, shooting a series of time lapses that I can use in future vlogs and kind of stockpiling them. Fredericksburg's actually a pretty cool looking town, and today's been one of those cold wintry days where there's lots of big white clouds. I got a time lapse that you'll see here from my front porch, where it's just the sun is out, but the clouds are like super, super bright, and they're really big and they're moving really, really quick because of the wind. And it kind of made me think, I really wish I was downtown doing this over the bridge as opposed to in my front yard. So that's going to be one of the things that I'm going to try and do with the vlog from now on, is spend a little bit more time to capture some decent time lapses as opposed to just here around the house or in my front yard or in my backyard. I'm going to go downtown, try and find some cool places to shoot and shoot those time lapses. Okay, so it is 3:15 or so in the afternoon. I just got back from a customer site where I was working with one of our other engineers to do some mentoring and kind of lean over his shoulder and learn a little bit about our product and how it works in a pro services capacity. And I experienced something today that I have not experienced since I was a kid. I don't even recall experiencing it in my adult career. But this entire office, this entire facility that I was visiting, this specific customer, it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't. The entire building, you're allowed to smoke in it. There's people smoking in their offices, there's people smoking in the break room, there's people smoking in the lobby. The minute I opened the double doors into this facility, before I actually went in, you open the double doors and there's kind of like a landing area, and then you open doors again to go into the main lobby. The minute you open the doors, you get wafted in the face with this horrible tobacco smell. And tobacco can smell okay, but this is just like the entire building reeked of smoke, and it was insane. Within an hour of me being in this facility working with this customer, I started to develop a little bit of a headache. After 2 hours of being in there, my nostrils were burning every time I inhaled, and my eyes were burning. By the time we broke for lunch, I was in horrible shape. It was absolutely, I was so glad to get out of there for lunch, go breathe some fresh air, and get a break from it. And then we went back after lunch. I was only there for about an hour, hour and a half. But this boggles my mind that there are still office complexes that allow the smoking. I get it. It's like, I believe it's a prerogative. I thought there was a law, but I guess not. Anyways, I guarantee you not 100% of the employees that work in this facility are smokers. Vast majority might be, but I'm sure there are some that get burning nostrils, get burning eyes, get headaches, don't want to be around that, don't want to come home smelling like a bar. I literally walked into the house and I asked my wife, I'm like, here, smell my shirt, what does it smell like? And I smelled like I'd been at a bar for 2 hours. It was absolutely insane. I don't understand the concept. But then again, I'm gonna keep the company's name out of it. But it kind of makes sense that they allow smoking, but I still don't get. I would never work there. I don't care how much you paid me. I would never work there to be in that environment every single day of my life. It was just disgusting.